Welcome to the United States of Tiffany. Our commentary offers a humorous take on wrestling. Please note, we're not bullying or attacking the wrestlers. We're engaging with the choreographed sport and its storylines. Our jokes and observations are about the characters and storylines, not the real people behind them. Tourists and citizens alike, welcome. Enjoy the show, and remember, it's all in good fun.
Well, it is the era, the year of the heels. The only person who had a halfway decent night was EO Sky, and even her shit got rocked today. All of the faces had a rude awakening today. Everybody. People coming back. Gunther losing his shit. John Cena. And you know what? I'll say that Randy had a pretty decent night. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. We're going to do our best to make sure we talk about this appropriately. Can you turn that down a little bit? So that when we have this conversation, those of you who are on the heel side of all the heels running most of Monday Night Raw, those of you who enjoyed that can have your moment. And those of us who like the balance, who prefer a little bit of this and a little bit of that, let us have a moment. And those of you who wanted all faces or you love all the faces, you take a beat because you probably is somewhere in the corner crying somewhere. Because right now, just about every face done got their ass whooped today. Just about all of them. I don't even recall once where one person that's supposed to look like they were gonna win actually won today. So it's about to be a rough time. I just want to make sure those of you who are on that side of the fights where you prefer a face to a heel, you're gonna be all right. You know, get somewhere, get you some air, take a deep breath. Woo sigh, okay? Because we got a long year, okay? We got a long time to go. All right. Let's start off with how the show kicked off. They gave John Cena way too much time. I don't know why they decided to give John Cena so much time. John Cena is boring like this. He is boring. Boring, Huey. He is boring. Okay? I see why they didn't want him to turn heel because it is boring. It is boring and it would have ruined his career. This is boring. I don't care that you don't like me anymore. I don't give a shit. I didn't give a shit in the beginning. I don't care now. So you coming out there week after week scowling, even though you got what you wanted, you have the fucking championship, right? It's just you are getting on my nerves. Stop bitching and complaining. Do you know what you are acting like? You are acting like an ex who broke up with the girl or the guy. The guy and the girl move on and are happy and you're mad. Bitch, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to sit up here and be sad that you're a champion? No, I don't give a fuck because in October, you're not going to be champion. So I don't give a damn. I don't care. Okay? I'm tired already and you only been here for a couple days. I'm tired. I need you to find another way to do this. Because if this is how it's going to be all the way till October, bitch, it's finna be a long WWE season. It's finna be a long motherfucking season anyway, but it's finna be a long WWE season. Okay. Now, in the midst of you gloating and bragging that you won and you got your championship, your ass forgot about one person that you have had many battles with, and you completely left off the damn table talking about you was the last champion of that breed, and you forgot about Randy Orton. You forgot. You forgot. How? You supposed to be John Cena, right? You supposed to be the guy. You supposed to be the GOAT, as you put it, right? You're supposed to be the man, 20 grand, and you still forgot about one of your greatest adversaries? What kind of shit are you on, babes? Like, where are you in the brain? If I was Cody, I would sit my ass at home and wait till Randy take the title off of you, and then I would come back as Homelander and take it from him, and I would run roughshod over WWE simply for the WWE universe turning on him the way that they did, which I told you they was gonna do. I told your motherfucking ass they was gonna do that shit. Turning on that man the way that y'all did, after everything he done did, after everything he done sacrificed, after the time he done rolled for the WWE universe, and it only took John Cena coming back and disrespecting y'all for y'all to get down on your knees and suck that man's dick like it was the last corn on the cob. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you cheering. I'm talking to you posting 17 on your damn Instagrams and on your Twitters and on your Facebooks and your TikToks. I'm talking to you, corn on the cob sucker. I'm talking to you. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't take much. Just a little push and your ass was gone. But not too long ago, he was a 5-move. He was a 5-move bandit, remember? He ain't shit, remember? But he got that 17 though, right? Right. And he also took an RKO for his troubles. For his troubles, he took an RKO. He did. He did. Moving on. It was just gut punch after gut punch after gut punch today. Like, what are we doing? Okay. They decided, okay, tag team match again. Now, Gigi and Tatum was sitting in the audience. All right. Here come Becca and Lyra. Becky didn't crack a smile the whole time. I knew that bitch was gonna do something ignorant. And y'all hoes was sitting out there cheering. Y'all was living y'all best life. The man is back. The man is back. I knew what the fuck was up when her ass showed up at WrestleMania. I figured it out. But my brain said, wait, let me wait and see before shit get a little hyphy, before motherfuckers start getting on me. Because I had to make sure you saw it the same time I saw it. But I knew what was going on. I was like, oh, y'all brought her back to take her championship from her. When y'all could have put the title on anybody other than Lyra Valkyria. Anybody. Or, good, here's a thought. Could have had Lyra have a match at WrestleMania. Could have had Becky come back when the title was introduced, had her challenge for the title match at WrestleMania. Instead of having Lyra Valkyria wrestle for the tag team championships, win them at WrestleMania, then go to Monday Night Raw only to give Liv Morgan and Cobra back a 4th title reign. Let me say that again. In a span of 24 hours, Jaws and Cobra back are 4-time tag team champions. Tell me how, in that massive ass brain of yours, Triple H, do that make sense? When you could have just had them retain the damn championships at WrestleMania and then beat them tonight on Raw. Why? Why did you do this? But I'm finna dig in y'all ass today. because y'all gonna get all this work, and I don't give a fuck how many people leave and come back in here, because you bitches was out there cheering and hollering and screaming the moment her fucking music hit. Y'all was on that shit. You still cheer while she beat the brakes off of Lyra Valkyria today. Beat the hell out of her. Yeah, beat the brakes off of that girl. You cheered and told her, give her one more. Give her one more. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fence, Charlotte Flair did the same thing to Tiffany Stratton. Same shit, different story. But your asses sat there and you acted like it was the end of the world. Like Tiffany Stratton was going to be destroyed. But you didn't say shit about Lyra getting her ass whooped today. You sat your ass out there and you cheered. You rallied. It's cool though. Your hypocrisy is showing. Huh? Yeah, it's right there underneath your chin, all dribbling down. Yeah, I'm gonna be on your ass. I'm gonna be on your ass like white on rice until you make it right. Cause y'all ain't shit. And you know you ain't. You know you ain't. So I don't give a goddamn. You get mad about it, get mad. Get mad. I hope it piss you off to the ends of the earth. I hope your ass falls off for as long as you sit there and sulk and you type it on your little computer. Charlotte Flair's the reason why the WWE universe hates the women's division. Okay. But Becky Lynch wouldn't come back until they restructured the creative enough so that it was in her favor. She didn't come back because she didn't like the way they had it, which is fine by me. But it was to the detriment of Bayley and any other woman that was back there that wanted to hit and go to WrestleMania. It was to their detriment. But y'all made it seem like Charlotte Flair was the biggest enemy in the world. Meanwhile, you got Seth Rollins and fucking Becky running around here like a goddamn tyrant, destroying the WWE from the inside out. And everybody's happy. Right? It's the year of the heels. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted, right? There it is. There it is. Let's move on because we got a lot more shit to talk about. The New Day come out there. Come out there sparkling with rabbit fur on and shit. Looking a mess. They get challenged by the Alpha Academy. Love that for them. And then Rusev shows up and decimates I can't, my brain is not processing today. Rusev shows up and decimates Akira Tozawa and Otis. Maxine just standing there. Now, to be fair to Maxine cut a beautiful promo. She was right. They beat the New Day in 1 minute. That's true. But babes, listen. They went and they got their asses whooped by Rusev. Rusev returned. Everybody was happy. I don't give a damn that Rusev is there. I'm gonna be honest with you, baby. It does not matter to me that Rusev is there. It truly doesn't. If that's what he wants to do and everybody's happy about it, he getting money. That's all that matters. Good, congratulations, congrats, babe. I'm glad you're getting what you want. But me personally, I don't care that Rusev is back. It doesn't matter to me. Um, he got a massive pop, which is wild. Wild. Anyways, Judgment Day's back there celebrating, of course. They're very happy. They're very ecstatic. Their team, is back on top. And of course, you know, um, Dom is champ. Congrats to Dom. And then, of course, Liv and Cobra back is running around with the tag team championships again. So now Finn is making it seem like he's okay with everything that has gone down in the Judgment Day. He's again. This is what the fourth or fifth iteration of Judgment Day. And in every iteration that he has been a part of, he has yet to capture any gold singles titles wise. He has always been regaled to a tag team title. He hasn't been able to capture that singles to gold. And that's got to be eating away at him that somebody who's younger than him, that he's been mentoring and been a brother to, has surpassed him in a sense in his own group. He's the champion, which in de facto would make him the leader. If I'm not surprised, if you think about it that way, most of the times the champs are the ones who lead the cause. But they try to keep giving us this directive that, oh, well, the Judgment Day doesn't have any leaders. But babes, you got to have a leader. Nothing works without a leader. When you're not being led, you're all over the place. It's pure chaos, which is what's about to happen with the Judgment Day. Okay, now listen. Dominic had a match with Penna today. Match was going okay until JD McDonald's bobbleheaded ass showed back up and decided he was going to be there for his homeboy and help Dom retain his championship against JD. Now, it's just one gut punch and slap after another, bitch. I'm just exhausted. I'm just exhausted. We are so tired. The good thing about it is Io Sky came out there and she made it very clear that she bested Bianca Belair. She bested Rhea Ripley. And she is undeniably the women's world champion. And that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Then Stephanie came out there. I said, what the fuck is this? What's going on? Stephanie comes out and Stephanie says, I came out here to show you respect and to challenge you. And Io said, well, bitch, if you want to fight, we can fight. She was like, hey, how about we pop this shit off right now? And Stephanie said, well, bitch, let's go. So the girls start going at it. Girls got a good match going. Everything going smooth. And Roxanne's punk ass coming there and take out Io Sky. Not only that, but Julia comes and takes out Stephanie. Now both of them just start beating on the two of them. And that's when Rhea Ripley come out. And baby, Rhea Ripley eye was so fucked up and irritated, they couldn't put a lick of makeup around that eye. You understand me? They didn't even try to cover up the eye, bitch. They didn't even attempt. They said, no, that eye tender. We're going to let that eye heal. We're not going to put no makeup on your eye, baby. It's going to mess you up. You're going to get an infection, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to get that ass together. We're going to have to put a little steak on there, some ice or something, because whoever hit her in her face, they hit her in her face yesterday. I don't know if it was Bianca or if it was Io, but one of them hoes beat the hell out of Rhea Ripley in her face yesterday. Lord have mercy. Because that lady eye was tore up. But she came out there and cleaned house. She shown up clean house. And she stood there with Io. She held her championship. She gave it to her. But she told her, she said, because she was talking to Stephanie, she was talking to Julia, because she got rid of Roxanne's little ass. And she told Julia, she said, you ain't going to come in my house and go after my friends. You ain't finna do that. You need to get your ass up out of here. And Julia kind of smiled and backed off. She walked her ass up out of there. But, baby, she turned to Io and she told Io, she said, listen, I'm coming back after you for this damn championship. But you rest easy. Get your shit together. I got you. Child. Rod over here playing this mutiny. And I'm trying to watch. I'm watching that and talking to y'all at the same time, child. Anyway, Jay Uso came out there to a resounding celebration. We'll fucking see how long this lasts with you motherfuckers out here acting like y'all don't know how to be a fan in the damn arena. We'll see how long y'all continue to cheer Jay Uso. We'll see. Because as soon as y'all saw that Sami Zayn was back and that Sami was standing behind Jay, y'all automatically assumed that man was going to take him out. I'm just waiting. Because as soon as he do it, y'all going to be cheering that motherfucker too. Damn. I think that came from that drop with all three of them on the turnbuckle. Out here like some piranhas. I can't wait. I'm just gonna sit back and be quiet because y'all are only summoning Homelander, and when he shows up, I'm gonna be his biggest cheerleader. I can't wait because it's about to be a mess. It's gonna be messy, honey. But anyways, Jay cut his promo. Sami came out there. Sami told him straight up, he said, I wanted to be the first person to come out here and tell you that I'm proud of you, that I'm happy for you, that you deserve that, you earned that. And they celebrated and had a good time. Now, listen to me very carefully, because Michael Cole said that Gunther, you have to consider Gunther not being able to, get the job done on the grandest stage. Now, you got to look at Gunther's record when it comes to WrestleMania. He is 1-2 at Mania. He only defended the Intercontinental Championship in a triple threat, and he was able to retain then. After that, he's lost every Mania match. One against Sami, and now one against Jey Uso. Okay? So, the question that Michael was proposing was like, can Gunther get to the dance and do the job? Is he able to be successful when the chips are down and he's in the big screen, the grand scheme of things, and on the big stage, can he get it done? And Pat and him was going back and forth having a conversation about it, and he was just like, well, Gunther tapped out. Gunther tapped, and it's clear that Gunther wasn't prepared for what he got at WrestleMania, right? Now, they went to commercial. We come back. Gunther out there chastising Michael, yelling at Pat. He grabs Michael because Michael stands up and he holds his hands up like, listen, Gunther, look, I know you pissed off. But he said the reality is you tapped out, man. Like, you can't get mad at me. Be mad at yourself. Which facts? All day. What Gunther do? Like a child, grabbed a man that he knows can't defend himself against him and tried to choke him out. Now, Pat's a real one because Pat went around the desk and straight up cold cocked that nigga and was like, nah, let him go. Let him go, man. Now, Pat and him was getting ready to go at it. This is my problem with Adam. Adam's ass don't never get down there in time, and shit be popping off because he is not responsible. You see that Gunther done attacked fucking Michael. You saw him do this. You watched him grab this man from the back, and you didn't think enough to send enough security down there to stop him from doing it. You're standing there with throwing your glasses everywhere like that's gonna do something, hollering the shit. Your wide-hipped ass don't never get into the trenches when you need to. And this is why Pat ended up getting choked out, because them damn security guards ain't shit, and neither are you. All them damn ex-WWE superstars and producers right there, and none of you hoes could do nothing with Gunther. Nobody. This man got Pat on the floor, choking him out. Pat was red. Okay? Pat was red. And y'all just standing there tapping him, just tickling the man. I ain't seen nobody get up, stomp this motherfucker in the head, kick him, get off of him. The only ones that was some real niggas was the dudes who be in the back. Cool. On Pat's team. That was the only real ones. Funny how the motherfucking security and the producers and all of y'all know how to hold him back. Y'all can hold all these niggas back, but you couldn't keep Gunther off of Pat. How the fuck do that make sense? Michael standing there, He helpless. He can't do nothing. Gunther would not let that man go. When they finally got Gunther's ass off of him, they in the back, they hollering at Gunther. Man, fuck all that shit. Okay? There was a time where niggas used to get arrested. Okay? Niggas used to get arrested. The fuck? That nigga need to be in jail. That's assault. Are y'all serious? Nah, I don't like it. It stank. It stank. Nicole said as soon as he would have grabbed them headphones, I would have told every security to go down there and I'm calling the police. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Where was the police? Why did y'all let him do this? Then Pat got choked out so bad. Pat couldn't even walk to the back all the way. He got up, he walked back there, but the man almost collapsed in front of the ring. Then he going back there, he coughing and hocking up spit, trying to drink water. And then this would trip me out. The motherfucker got trying to get air. Why is everybody around you if you trying to get air? Move, bitch. How am I breathe if your breath is in my face? Get the fuck out of my face. Let me breathe. The fuck is wrong with you? Then all the niggas that be on his show was in the damn trainer's room with him. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all gonna do in there with him besides take up all the air and make it funky? Nobody want y'all funky ass breath air. Fuck wrong with y'all? They over there not focusing on Gunther, but past people have mercy. Lord have mercy. When I tell y'all that they was on Pat's people, them niggas was ready to bang. And I'm with him. Like, go get his ass. I was like, where's the damn oxygen tank? Right? They had it for Phil's old ass, and they did. And they did. I'm like, somebody need to stump that nigga out. Like, they just let him do it. Oh. So, Michael, realest OG in the game. Michael in the back told Adam straight up to his face, Adam, you need to get this shit under control. We can't do our jobs effectively if these motherfuckers are able to come after us and attack us like this. If you don't get this under control, other superstars will think they have the notion to do this shit too. And you ain't gonna be having me getting my ass whooped every day. We supposed to be able to have our opinion, be unbiased, and give the notion to the fans and to the people like we're supposed to. And we can't do that if we're going to be constantly under attack. Adam said, I got you. Don't worry about it. Take the night off. Go home. Michael said, man, fuck that. I'm going back and do my job. He ain't finna run me off of my desk like no bitch. Fuck. Adam said, you know what? Do whatever you got to do. I'm like, Adam, man, fuck you, nigga. Like, until your ass is getting choked out, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say until you fix this shit. Michael came back out to that desk like an OG and sat down and was like, look, we're going to finish this shit, but let me tell y'all something. If we can't do our goddamn jobs effectively like we're supposed to, all hell is going to break loose in this company. Adam got to do something about this man. And he do. But I've been telling you that for weeks. And everybody told me I was crazy. Well, that's chaotic. It's supposed to be chaotic. Now, there's a such thing as controlled chaos and chaos. Adam's show is always in shambles. Okay? Always. Always in shambles. You know it, and you know he is. You know he is. Now, we had the match with like I said, we had the match with Penta. It was more women's matches on the card today than anything, which was crazy. And there wasn't a lot of matches. It was a lot of promos being cut, a lot of conversations being had, a lot of returns happening. It was a very chaotic, crazy show. But to round this shit out, let's go to the end. Seth come out there with his newfound wise man and best friend and Paul Heyman. This shit looks very, very sinister. I don't like it. And the way Paul Heyman be looking at people, he be looking at people like he really want to eat them. And I'm just like, what? What? I'm so disgusted. Paul Heyman came out there, Seth came out there. They cheered like they always do, because I told y'all it's the year of the heels. There's so many fucking heels running around in WWE right now. Like, at this point, where are we going? Like, what's happening? There's no balance. There's nothing. Okay. But it's cool. The boys is out there. They talking that bullshit. Seth Rollins is bragging. You know, he done executed the plan effectively. He done took out, you know, Roman Reigns. He stole Roman Reigns' wise man. He stole CM Punk's best friend. He like, I'm the new sheriff in town, bitch. I'm at the top of the game. The industry will now be shaped in my image. See, what you have to understand about arrogance over confidence is that arrogance leads you down a path of narcissism. Seth Rollins' biggest issue had nothing to do with CM Punk coming back. It had nothing to do with Roman Reigns having a wise man. It had everything to do with the eyes not being on him. Think about an interview he had a while back when he sat there and said that he was low-key jealous of Cody Rhodes and the historic story ending moment that he was even a part of. But he was upset that he didn't get to have that kind of moment, despite the fact that he's had the hijack of the century, multiple Mania main events that he's been a part of. Some of them he's won and some of them he's lost. But he was jealous that he didn't get to have what Cody had. Greed will imprison us all. A man who has everything and he's still envious of his neighbor is crazy. Depends on what you consider everything. Seth Rollins didn't want to outshine CM Punk. He didn't want to erase him. He wanted to replace him. He wanted to be him. And no matter how hard he tried to make himself stand out, be different, give the WWE universe something else to latch on to, they still craved and needed CM Punk. And that stuck in his craw. He couldn't stand it. He also couldn't understand or receive why the fans clamored for Roman Reigns so. Even after he redeemed himself and gave his all to the WWE Universe for that World Heavyweight Championship, building it into the championship that it is now, the WWE still didn't give him what he felt he deserved, like what they give to Roman and like what they give to Seth. But he also is going to be his own undoing. And I already see where this is going, but I'm going to keep that one to myself. A man that has everything and still covets his neighbor will never, ever be anything. He will always be insatiable. He will always be greedy. He will always be seeking the next thing. He will never be satisfied. He'll never be satisfied. Paul Heyman being on Seth Rollins' side is a very clear indication that this was never about CM Punk and their past. This was everything to do with wanting to be CM Punk. And what better way to stick it in CM Punk's craw than to get his own best friend to turn against him, to take him away. And what better way to shut down Roman Reigns, to make him feel like he's insignificant, than to take away his last bit of power, that last safety net. But I am warning you, remember it, timestamp it, 4/21, 2025. It is 11:32. A man that has everything and still covets his neighbor. He is insatiable. He will never be satisfied. He will be his own undoing. Trust me. Okay? Now, as this wrapped up, CM Punk came out there, attacked him, went after Paul Heyman. Seth was able to rake him over the eyes, get him down, curb stomp him. Roman Reigns' music hits. He comes out, spears Seth, lays him out. And then there's an ace in the hole. Now, I didn't watch Pat McAfee's show today, but my baby did. And he sent me the clips of Paul Heyman over there acting a damn fool. But he didn't send me all of it. You know what I'm saying? He sent me the little stuff so I can post it. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that because I got some nice little views off of that. But anyway, he told me that Pauline said, they asked him and said, hey, you ain't going to be able to, be an advocate for Seth freaking Rollins forever. You're going to have to get you, another meal ticket. What are you going to do? He was like, yeah. I always got a plan. I always got an ace in the hole. Take a guess at who the ace in the hole was. Just guess. Just gander. Quick little shot in the dark. I guess that Steiner math worked out in the end for Brian Breaker. I don't mind Brian Breaker being a Heyman guy. He is a typical Heyman guy. He is what Paul Heyman would normally go after when it comes to a guy that he would back. He's very reminiscent of what Brock Lesnar is, was, and will always be. You feel what I'm saying? So him showing up was a shocker, of course. But now he's joined into this conglomerate of Paul Heyman and Seth freaking Rollins. And he's made it very clear. Seth has made it very clear that they are taking over. And they are going to start with destroying the very two who are at the top. The only way that you can shape this new industry in your image is you've got to tear down the current image of the industry. Who is that? That's CM Punk and that's Roman Reigns. Not to mention his own wife is in the women's division doing the same fucking thing. Welcome to the year of the heels. It's about to be a long couple of years. This is a new era. It began today. Today. New stories are being told. New chapters are being written. And we just getting started. Child. Oh, with so much drama in the LBC. It's kind of hard being Snoop D-O double G. Y'all, I'm gonna get my ass up out of here before my computer shut off. There she's spitting real. Another mic drop promo too. I try, babe. I'm on your side on this one. Speaking true, straight facts, you always do. I be trying to tell y'all. Now, I ain't always right. I'm not always right. But when I'm right, bitch, I'm right. I know it was always a choice. He scouted him in NXT. He did. When was the last time there was this much heels and hero and anti-heroes? I don't know who an anti-hero right now besides Rhea Ripley. It's only one anti-hero. Everybody else is heels. All the heels came out on top today. All of them. Even NXT heels that don't even go here. Okay? It's the year of the heels, man. It's the year of the heels. And we just getting started. Listen. If y'all like the analysis, y'all like the breakdowns, y'all like all of that, please stay tuned for more stuff. Tomorrow I'm gonna have the fashion breakdown from this weekend of Mania weekend, from all of the stuff that I saw, from the little after darks, from the red carpet for the actual from all that stuff. Like I got all kind of stuff I'm gonna break down and review. We're gonna talk makeup and stuff. So if that's your thing and you want to hear me do that, stay tuned. That video is coming next. And then I am going to be making sure that I post those recipes that I promised you guys. Some of my members asked for it and I forgot. All that stuff is coming. Don't forget to check out the membership, and please make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to go check out the merchandise. It is over on Fourth Wall. It's Tiffany-fourthwall.com, I believe, or Tiffany-3-fourthwall.com, I believe. You can always shop the link that is underneath this video for all of my merchandise. It is up. Please, please, please do that and support the channel. It really, really helps. I appreciate y'all and I love y'all, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more wrestling content. Check out our merch and consider becoming a member for exclusive perks, special emojis, and members-only content.